Good morning and welcome to Mindful Weekend Yoga with Jessie. Happy fall. The theme of this morning's yoga is going to be support, supporting yourself well and supporting others well. And as usual, only do what works for you. Opt out if anything doesn't work for you. And take a moment at this moment to pause and arrive. Taking in a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And finding your root and your sit bones and finding the earth beneath you. Letting the earth beneath you support you. Closing eyes if that feels okay to you. Feeling safe and steady. And if it doesn't, a light loose gaze. And bring a hand to heart, another hand to top, pressing into the heart space. Letting your hands on your heart support you. Hand on heart as a measure of support and kindness and care for you. Taking in a big deep breath of support. And an exhale, letting go of all those things that you carry with you that don't support you. Breathing in the oxygen, which supports your body. The calm, shifting your physiology. And let it feel good. Breathing in and out. Gift yourself a moment here of kindness and space as a form of support. And notice how you feel. Notice what happened. Let it feel good. Consider also what it would feel like to support yourself while also supporting others. How could supporting others be a measure of support for you as well? Allowing a bi-directional relationship of support. Not just the giving, but also the receiving as a way of support. Relationships can be a way of support. Supporting someone else can feel supportive to you. And on this last class in Women in Medicine Month, I want to invite this idea of bi-directional support, supporting ourselves while also supporting others and also supporting others, and let all of that support feel good to you. Taking in a moment to bathe in this idea of lots of support all around. It's not your job to support others or support yourself. Support yourself and others and let them support you. Allowing yourself to be held in a web of support. Seeing that as we put ourselves out there, other people will do the same, and our world will likely be better. As women in medicine, we haven't always supported ourselves well. In fact, most of us have not. We also haven't supported others well, other women in medicine, and many women in medicine haven't supported us well. What if we began a shift in that? A shift in the way we approach support, supporting yourself and supporting others. And for those of you not in medicine, for women in general, support yourself well and support other women. Women are often the hardest things to overcome for other women. How might we shift that? We were raised with this idea of a scarcity of opportunity for women. And yet, what if we're creating scarcity by not supporting? Flipping your palms to the opposite hold, the bottom hand is maybe the uncomfortable hand. It will feel a little unfamiliar, just like moving through the world, supporting yourself, supporting others, not from a place of sacrifice and depletion, but actual support. And so take a moment here to just settle in and bathe in that support, soaking it in. Thinking about what you might need to offer yourself more support. What supports you, what energizes you, what fills you up. Taking in a big breath here in through your nose, pouring it all the way down through your belly, into your root, down to your toes. And exhale, let it out. And sit for a moment of support for you, for the world, for those you love. Letting it not be an active, energetic thing, but just a kind and pleasant being thing. Bring your palms together and let each finger pad press against the other. Press your thumbs into your sternum and pause for a moment to enjoy the pressure of one palm on the other, the connection of the thumbs to your sternum. Noticing what kind of support comes from connection. How might you lean into connection, connecting with other women, letting other people support you, letting it feel supportive, and supporting yourself well by allowing that and doing that. It feels both amazing to do and receive. Even in medicine, even as a mother, even as a woman, even as a daughter or a sister. And pause for a moment to set your intention for this class. Something around this idea of support, wherever you would like to grow. Perhaps more support to self, more support to others, perhaps changing the way you think about support. What if there's plenty of support, plenty of room? Perhaps it's more of an open-hearted, open-minded approach. Taking one more moment in the quiet, listening to whatever you hear. For me, it's the birds and the sound. It's a very cloudy day. There's a storm coming tonight, apparently, and it has a sound. Even that silence has a bit of a sound or an energy, letting that support you. And when you feel ready, with perhaps a changed relationship to support, lowering hands and opening eyes, let the light in, and take a moment to flip your palms up with eyes open and just play with the idea of letting support of others in, letting others support you, not always being the supporter. And then this idea of supporting others as a way to support yourself. Taking in a big, huge, deep breath and a huge exhale. And we'll reach our arms up towards the sky, interlace your fingers, press your pointer fingers together and reach tall, tall, tall. Inhale, grow as tall as you can. Exhale, tip leftward, enjoy the right side body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tip rightward. Enjoy the side body. Send your root down to support you. Inhale, come back to center. Release your hands, leaving them up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist left. Let your root support you. Gaze over that left shoulder and sit tall. Noticing that you can support yourself well with not too much energy. It doesn't have to be an energetic thing. Breathing in, grow tall. And exhale, let it out. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, twist all the way to the right. Lower hands, twist rightward. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, let it out. Once more. Inhale, growing tall, and supporting your spine with breath. The breath can be a beautiful support that doesn't take too much energy. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, growing that inner light, another way to support yourself and others. Exhale, drop your shoulders, reaching arms out to the side, bring them back Pinch your scapula together, let your heart shine forward, lowering hands and reaching them up to the sky, enjoying some snow angels. Let it feel good. Pause at 90 degrees and give yourself a huge hug of support. As you're here squeezing tight, thinking about how you might support yourself well and how you might support at least one other woman well, or maybe all the women you encounter. How might you shift how you move forward in thinking about other women? Squeezing tight and exhale, let it out. Untangle. Press your arms into the sidewall. Spread your fingers, pinch your scapula, and release. Once more, pinch the scapula and release. And give yourself a hug in the opposite direction. It will be the uncomfortable one. Letting it be unfamiliar, squeezing tight. Exhale, let it out. 2 more breaths here. Pour it in all the way down to your belly and the toes. Exhale, squeeze a little tighter, releasing that oxytocin. Let it support you, a way to support yourself well. Once more, let it feel good. Filling yourself up with supportive energy, supportive neurochemicals. Releasing your arms, press them into the sidewall, spread your fingers, letting the energy shift and move. Squeeze your fists and flick it out, just letting go whatever you might like to dispose of this morning. Lower hands down by your sides, pinch your shoulders up to your ears, squeezing your occiput, give it a massage. You can support yourself with massage. Lowering shoulders, let your shoulders melt, palms face forward, and enjoy for a moment. Plant your right fist on the earth to the side. Reach your left arm up over, bend your elbow, stretch from the root of the left hip, through the left hand, gently resting on your right fist or palm. Press into that right fist, bend your elbow, and shift over to the other side. Let it feel really good. And breathe to support yourself. Coming back up, lower hands down. Shrug your shoulders up. Once again, pinch into your occiput, massage, and let it feel good. We're going to stretch our legs long. If you're sitting on something to support you, take it out. It won't feel as supportive. And bring your feet into a butterfly pose. Flap your wings. Find your sit bones. Have a rock. Let it feel good. When you've found your ischial spines, tilt your pelvic bowl forward, sit up nice and tall, grow the crown of your head to the sky, and pour in breath and support all the way down, wrapping your heart, filling your belly down into your root. Exhale, release. Puff your chest out a little bit further, grow a little bit taller on the release. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees a bit towards the floor. Let that feel good. Bringing your hands to the outside of your knees, drawing them together, stretch your legs long, move the flesh of your seat out of the way. Slide down your thighs to your shins towards your ankles, letting your back body wake up, back of the legs, potentially lower back. I was on a plane yesterday, so mine is needing a little stretching. Bend your elbows, hinge at the waist, let your heart shine forward. And pour the breath in. Let the energy move, supporting yourself by moving things. We're often stuck in old patterns. Can you let things move? Wiggling toes and fingers, potentially sliding forward a little bit more. Let it feel good. Sliding back up, you're going to bring your legs wide to a wide angle pose. That's what you call this. Shift on your sit bones and walk forward. Let the energy move in your legs. Flex your ankles, spread your toes, invite that energetic shift. It's kind to you. And maybe you want to show up in the world with a different energy, pointing toes and flexing ankles, spreading toes wide. Relax, walk forward another smidge. Let it feel good. Pour the breath in.
Closing the eyes, let your head and neck drop and your back round, and allow that energy to shift. Slowly walk up, bend your right knee, bring the sole of your right foot into the left inner thigh, plant your right hand behind your right hip and reach up to Wild Thing. Enjoying the stretch, supporting yourself with your right hand, but letting it feel lovely. And here, perhaps stretching your rib cage, thinking more expansively about how supporting others might support you too, how creating a web of support and connection is worthwhile. If there's plenty of opportunities and plenty of people out there who would support us, things feel better, more safe, more easeful. Bringing your hips back down, slide your left hand down your left leg, right arm over, opening up the right side body. Cartwheeling your arms back upright. Switch sides, your right leg long, left leg bends. Bring your left hand behind you, lift up. Enjoy. Roll your wrists, let it feel good. Bringing your sit bones back down, slide over and reach that left arm over. Coming back upright. We will shift over onto hands and knees from here as gracefully as you can. Be kind to your knees here, finding a lovely, stable tabletop. Inhale for cow, shining your heart forward, open-hearted, seeing with your heart and seeing what might support you well and how might you like to make room for supporting others, not in a sacrificial, draining way, but in a open-hearted, abundant way. How might supporting other women, creating relationships and true, authentic connections? And this isn't a lot of connections. It's maybe one or two meaningful ones. Round into cat. You release your back, your head and neck. And enjoy a few cat cows. Let that flow support you. And reminding yourself how good it feels to be supported. Curling toes, lift up to downward dog. And let this feel good. Play with it. Enjoy it. Soak it in. Let it support you in whatever support you need. Maybe you need a stretch. Maybe you need knees bent. Play with it a little bit. There isn't a right way to do this. Let your body tell you what would be supportive. Something we often don't realize. I invite you to try lifting up onto your tippy toes, lower your heels, shoot your root up to the sky, and let your head hang loose. Lower down to your knees. Come into child's pose, knees apart, toes together. And you walk your hands as far forward as you can. Take a moment here. Let the earth support your forehead or your third eye or your inner knowing. Let your root sit back towards your heels, knees apart. And breathe for a moment. Go inward. Thinking about perhaps your web of support and how you might like to open yourself up to receive support from others and give more support, letting both the giving and receiving, that bidirectionality, feel good. Most of us in medicine are not good at that, bidirectional relationships. We're taught to just give and care. But our receiving from others is helpful to them and to us. The invitation here is to change your relationship with support, noticing that even the earth beneath you, some dirt and stones and wood, can provide a tremendous amount of support. Walk your hands to the left, right hand on top of the left, and enjoy your right side body. Making space in the lung space and in the heart space for new ideas and new thoughts and new ways of moving through the world. Walk to the right side with your hands and stretch your left hand atop the right and enjoy the left side body. Come back to center. And we're going to slide forward onto our bellies, letting the earth support your belly. Come into Sphinx pose, being kind to your lower back. Something I always suggest after being on a plane. Send the front of your hips downward and the tops of your feet rest lightly. Heart shines forward. Breathe. Pour the breath down all the way through your pelvis, down to your tippy toes, and out the other way. Let the breath support every inner organ to your tippy toes and out the other way. Once more. Wiggle fingers and wiggle toes. Let it be light. Don't take this too seriously. Crown of the head reaches to the sky. And curl toes. Walk your hands back. Come back to a quick child's pose just to undo your back. Let it feel good. Support yourself well. And we'll meet in tabletop and then downward dog. Lift up. Let it feel good. We're going to come into a low lunge. If you have blocks nearby, grab them first and put them towards the front of your mat. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. From downward dog, ground into your right foot. Support yourself well with your right foot and both hands. Spread your fingers wide. Let them be supportive. You'll bend your left knee, raise your left leg to the sky, and enjoy a stretch. Roll your ankle. Perhaps stack your hip if that feels good. Re-square your hips, stretch your foot long, your heel's going to press to the back wall. Notice your arms are support and your right leg is support. Big breath in, pour it to your heel. Exhale, gently bring it between your hands and come into that low lunge. And if you need to take a minute to reorganize, some days are reorganizing days, do that. You'll slide your back knee back and your front foot forward, ensuring that your knee is not in front of your ankle. And take a moment here. If you have blocks, use them. Let yourself be a little more upright and enjoy the opening of the right hip flexor. Your hip flexors support you, but they grip to support you. Letting them soften, creating some space so you can support yourself a bit more organically. Let yourself have a little rock here, maybe a little bit forward and back or side to side with your hips until you find stillness that feels good. This shouldn't feel terrible. Let the breath be smooth and steady. If it can't be smooth and steady, back out a little bit. Put a blanket under your knee. Two more breaths here. And you're going to take the blocks a little bit in front. And if you don't have blocks, you can do this without blocks. We're going to lift up the back knee, come to a high lunge, bring your left foot back a little bit. The front knee is going to be bent, and pause here for a moment. Maybe widen your stance, maybe shorten it, depending on how you like to be in high lunge. So you're going to figure out what that is and what stance of your feet supports you well. Wider is more supportive of balance. Slowly coming off the blocks onto your thigh, coming into a high lunge, and take a moment here not to rush to get your arms to the sky, bringing them to heart center, palms together. Let the thumbs press into the sternum to support you. Engage your right glute to support you. Keep your front knee bent. Let your vision support you. Inhale, straight your front knee. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, straight your front knee. Exhale, let it out. Do that 2 more times, gently and smoothly. Bend the front knee is where we will end. Palms will come together. We're going to hinge at the waist and come into a high lunge twist. If that doesn't work for you, just stay here. Inhale. Exhale, hinge halfway. Hook your right elbow onto the left thigh and twist. You're going to straighten your back leg. Enjoy the calf stretch. And look at the view, a different perspective here. Enjoy it. And don't clench and hold. Let it be soft. Come back to center. Reach arms up to the sky. Notice the shift in the right hip flexor, opening arms out wide. Clasp them at your sacrum. Let your heart shine forward. See if for a second you want to close your eyes. You'll be much more wobbly. And open them. Reach arms back up to the sky. Cartwheel them open. You're going to drop your back heel and come into warrior two. You're going to readjust your back foot. So your heels are heel to heel alignment, as we say. And notice if you're dipping, come to steady. Warrior two. Gaze is over that front middle finger. Your drishti, where you're headed. Thinking about how support in where you're headed would be helpful. And how might supporting other women be helpful as well? Being less judgmental of yourself and less judgmental of others is a way of support. Flip that front palm up, tip backwards, opening your heart to the sky, coming into that elegant, graceful warrior, thinking about how you might move forward in the world more elegantly. Usually it's letting go of things, dropping old habits. Maybe elegantly is supporting yourself well and supporting others well, and letting others support you. I believe it is. Cartwheel back to warrior two and forward over into side angle. Enjoy the right side body here. Roll your wrists, maybe flick things. Cartwheel back up. Bring your hands to your hips, straight your front knee. Turn your toes to face the side of the mat. You're gonna then point your toes outward, and we're gonna come into a wide angle forward fold. If you have a block, use that. If you have a couch, use that. Or you can reach to the earth. Your back should start flat. And take a moment here to play with the soles of your feet. Let the soles of your feet support you. When there's an abundance of support, we're able to support others. Not fix them, which is not supportive, but truly support them. And let them support you as a gift. If you have blocks, stack them up and put your forehead on them. Line the sides of your feet up with the sides, front and back of your mat for more support. And as you're here with head on the block or head on a couch or something, if you don't have your head on something, you can just lower towards the floor. See if your mind can spin a wee bit less. Taking 3 breaths. Letting the soles of the feet support you, perhaps your hands support you, the blocks support you. And thinking about how you might also like to support others and let them support you. What about being a connector or allowing people to connect you? We tend to isolate ourselves so much, worrying about what people say and think. What if we move through the world a little more open-heartedly, open hands, open mind, and just saw a little bit less wrapped in a cocoon of protectiveness? What might happen? Turn your toes out and your heels in. For support, you're going to bring your hands to your hips and slowly hinge up at the waist. Not too quickly, letting the blood flow come down. And you'll heel toe your feet together, coming to stand. Find Tadasana. Palms open, close eyes, and just notice for a moment how you feel. Letting the quiet and stillness support you. Noticing that the support doesn't have to take a lot of effort. And that's true for supporting yourself and others. And letting others support you doesn't need to take effort. You can simply be hands wide open or in this Tadasana state. Reaching your arms out and up, you're going to open eyes, palms will come together, slight arch back. Hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale for that half lift. Your back is flat, your rear end is sticking out. And you're going to come into a forward fold and turn yourself back to face the front of the mat. step back to downward dog. Move those blocks back towards the front of the mat if you need, or within reach for when we do the other side. Pause and raise your right leg to the sky. Roll ankle, maybe stack the hip. Do what feels good to you here. You may want to bend and straighten the left leg. Let it be a little playful and a little soft. Square your hips, press your heel to the back wall or into the air. Big inhale down to your tippy toes of that right foot. Exhale, gently bring it between your hands. Come into that low lunge. Grab your blocks on the way if you have them. For those of you who join me regularly, I do encourage you to have blocks. They are support. Even if you don't use them, you have them there, feeling and supportive. Letting them be a visual reminder that something can support you. Find steady in this low lunge. You may need to rearrange your front toes, your back foot. Allow yourself to come to a spot where you can breathe and it's comfortable, and you can soften the hip flexors, which, yes, support us, but also grip and are tight. Reminds me a bit of the word boundaries, which are tight and take a lot of energy. And instead, what if it's an effortless boundary, the light shining from within? An open-heartedness, a willingness to support others, let them support you, create a web of connection, real connection. This is not networking connection. It's real connection with real human people, sending real caring out there in the world, which is certainly what we need more of in the world today. All humans do really want the same thing, even though we have so many different ideas of what that looks like. Curl your back toe. Move those blocks and you'll come up to that high lunge. Take your time. You may want to widen your feet, shorten your stance. Find a steady high lunge. And when you're ready, slowly coming up to that high lunge, bring hands to heart and pause. Bend and straighten your front knee. Let it be soft. There doesn't have to be too much movement here. Hinge at the waist. Come into that half lunge, half twist, high lunge twist. Can't even talk today. If that feels good. If it doesn't, don't do it. You choose. And we'll come back up to the high lunge. Find steady. Take a moment. Steady your feet. Don't move so fast that you tip over or you have to grip. Bring your hands back to your sacrum. Heart will shine forward. Let your shoulders draw down and back. Drop your chin to chest and see how that feels. Lift back up to neutral. Raise your arms to the sky. Rolling your wrists. Let it be smooth and slow. Bring your hands back to your hips for steady. Drop your back heel, and we're going to cartwheel open to warrior two. Bend that front knee, gazes over the right front middle finger. Find steady and connect to your drishti where you're headed. How does this support play into that? What support do you need? How might supporting others be a part of that? Flip your palm up and tip back into graceful, elegant warrior. How might you move towards wherever you're headed more gracefully or elegantly? What might you need to let go of to support yourself? Or shift or change? Cartwheel back to warrior two. Cartwheel forward to side angle. Enjoy the stretch in the left side body. Cartwheel back up to warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips. You're going to turn forward, turn your back toe forward, kind of to that high lunge. Bend towards the blocks and bring your back foot all the way forward to meet the front foot. Come into a forward fold, a soft one. Release your head and neck, shake it out. Maybe waggle a little, grasp your elbows, and allow yourself to sink in. Let your legs support you here. Notice the soles of your feet and your toes. Bathing in support here and pondering this idea of supporting others and letting them support you, a bi-directional web of support. What might that look like and feel like? And how might that change things for us as women in particular? Remember to breathe, lifting up all 10 toes, finding the soles of your feet. Engage your belly. Let your belly and your core support you as you unroll to the sky. Coming up to stand as a mountain and pause. Take a moment here to enjoy. We're going to come into tree pose. Trees often support other trees with their roots. And also standing tall, supporting themselves. Let your left leg be your tree trunk. Let it support you, lifting up all 5 toes. Send your roots down into the earth, letting the earth's energy support you and maybe borrowing some roots from nearby trees or humans that you love. Bend your right knee, kickstand your right foot. Bring your hands to heart. Let the pressure and connection between the thumbs and the sternum and the palms support you. Slide your right sole of your foot up. And if it would feel good, reach your arms to the sky. Standing tall in whatever tree feels good. You may bring your arms out to the side, up, spread them, or interlace your fingers, pointed fingers to the sky. Choose a tree that you love. And notice where the support is coming from. All the things in your body, your toes, your belly, your fingers, maybe your fingers pressing against each other. Lowering arms to the side and back to your hips. Let your hips and the hands connecting to your hips. These connections in all different points support us well. Draw your knee forward and shake it out. Shake it really well, supporting yourself by shaking off all of the tightness and clenching and squeezing, and just really let things go and feel good. Come to stillness. Take a pause. Let the pause support you and support others. We tend to rush through everything. Pausing can be supportive. Send your right leg rooted downward into the earth, lifting up your toes, lowering them down. Kickstand your left foot. Bring your hands to heart center to support you. Palms, finger pads, thumbs. Slide the left sole of your foot up to your calf. And if it feels good, become a more extended tree. Grow branches. Notice here what's working for you. Bring your hands back to heart center. Draw your knee forward. Lower down, shake it out. Let your head go loose, a lot of shaking. Let it be easy. And we're going to come to the floor, lying on your back. Let the earth support you. Notice when you let others support you or the earth, you have more in there, more capacity. Enjoying it for a moment, simply lying on the earth, letting things around you support you. Letting your body melt in, perhaps even softening all the muscles in your face. Bring your right ankle over your left knee. We're going to come into figure 4. Grab your thigh, the back of your left thigh, and come into figure 4. Let the movement support you here. Rock a little bit, spread your toes. Sending some love to that right hip. You may wish to use your right elbow. pressing it into the right knee. You may wish to grab the left shin. You may wish to pick your head up. That might help. Play with it, maybe even rolling your ankles. See what feels best to you today, which might be different than other days. It's not like grabbing your shin is a better thing than not. Soften your face. Reach the left sole of the foot to the sky. Flex your ankle. Let your hands support your hamstring. Press your hamstring into your hands and your heel to the sky. Point your toe and flex your ankle. And point your toe and flex your ankle. Point once more and flex. Bend your knee. Release your hands. Lower your foot. Reach your arms to the cactus or T, whatever feels best to you, and drop your feet and knees to the left, coming into a figure 4 twist, sending some love to your right hip here. Breathe. If it would feel good, gaze to the right. Bring your gaze back to center. Bring your knees back to center. Untangle. Lower your right foot to the floor. Bring both palms down by your side. Walk your heels towards your rear end and lift up into a bridge pose. If you have a block nearby, you might choose a supported bridge. And if you don't, you can choose an active one. Either can feel good. Support yourself with the one that feels better to you. Support your heart with the blood flow coming back down towards you. Let your feet support you if you're in the active bridge, and your forearms and palms. Notice how movement is a type of support. If you are doing supported bridge, slide the bridge out from under you, lower down. If you're in the active bridge, lower down. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a big hug and a squeeze. Lower your feet down. Bring your left ankle over right knee. Thread your hands through. Come into figure 4 on this side. Take a moment. Enjoy it. Soften your face, being open and receptive to support from others. And maybe this idea of supporting others can also be a way of bathing yourself in support. It's this idea that we don't belong and that there's a scarcity of things that makes a step out of support and the supportive space. We don't feel supported, so we don't have capacity to support. What if we could change that as we move forward? My invitation here has been with other women, but really with anyone in your life. Raise that right foot to the sky, point and flex your ankle, roll your ankle, come to stillness, press the heel, press the hamstring into your hands, let your hands support you. Noticing that this effort here also supports energy movement. Lower your right foot. Release your hands. Put your foot on the ground. Bring your arms overhead into an easy cactus or a T, and drop your knees to the right this time. You might gaze to the left. Bring your gaze back to center if you've gazed to the left. Bring your knees back to center. Lower your feet, even out your sacrum, and take a moment here to do any pose that your body is craving. We're going to move into Supta Baddha Konasana when you're ready, reclining butterfly. But you might want to do a happy baby, another bridge, a twist, taking a moment to support yourself well. And when you're complete, come to Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly. One hand to heart, one hand to belly, soles of the feet together, and knees apart. If it would feel good, you can bring a block under your knees for support or bolster under your knees for support. You choose. If you are not in Supta Baddha Konasana, make your way there now. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Letting this restorative position support you. Refilling yourself with capacity so that you can be available to connect and be connected with, to support and be supported. Part of what we each can do is support ourselves well so that we can be out there having these beautiful interrelationships with other humans. Gently bring your hands to your outer knees and you'll bring them together. You can also stay here if you got here just recently and would like to do Shavasana there. You choose. Come into Shavasana and settle in for a rest and a few moments of support. Allowing yourself to be held by the earth beneath you. Letting go of control of the breath, letting your body support you with its automatic ways of breathing and beating your heart. Nothing for you to do but allow everything to work. Allow the ideas and the movement and the breath in this class to support you at the cellular level, to integrate and marinate and become a part of you as you move forward. Letting the idea of support and receiving support and giving support and creating webs of beautiful connection become a part of you as you move forward. Gently begin to deepen your breath. If you wish to stay, feel free. Slowly wiggle fingers and toes. Support yourself well with slowness here. No rush. Gifting yourself time. Enjoying a stretch. Letting the stretch support your transition. Support anything that needs a stretch. And when that is complete, roll to one side and pause. Once again, supporting yourself with a pause. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat where we began. When you arrive, find your roots and your sit bones and bring a hand to heart and another hand to top, supporting yourself with hand to heart, hand on hand, hand to heart. And just notice how you feel. Pressing the heel of the hand into the heart space, releasing a bit more oxytocin, massaging the top hand on the bottom hand, filling yourself with breath, sending it to the palmar surface of your hands, letting your chest fill and rise and your belly fill and rise. Exhale, let it out. May we all be well. May we all move forward supporting ourselves, supporting others, and letting others support us. The light and support in me honors and reflects, and the light and support in each and every one of you. May you all have a beautiful week. Namaste.